Yeah, yeah, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. We're about to get this started here shortly. We'll share the link around a little bit. If you in here, share the link as well. Hope everybody is having a beautiful Saturday morning. I hope you had a amazing holiday with the family as well. I know I did. You know my motto, positive vibes only, baby. Positive vibes only. I definitely have an announcement to make, got some things going on past week for the holidays that I wanted to address before the holiday, but I was so busy. But I definitely made sure I double back because this was important to me. Sharing this link around so everybody can get a bite of this. If you're watching, go ahead and share that link too. You add the comments on the stage. You know what? I'm gonna drop the link too. Because after I do my little thing, I will take comments, questions. Here is the link. If anybody wants to come on up, Bill Doctor and Peace Titan family. That is the link. If anybody wants to come up here and sit on stage while I do this real quick, go ahead and share this link to a few more places for y'all. They be mad when I don't drop the link. Like, I didn't know you was live. Hey, I missed it. You gotta share it. Like, you're right. If I don't spread the word, how would they know? That's my job. Don't ever let nobody make you feel bad for promoting yourself and putting yourself on a pedestal you deserve to be on. Because if you don't treat yourself like a celebrity, who is? You got to put yourself first. Once people see you doing it, it's easier for them to believe in it. You feel me? It all starts with self. That's another lesson for another day, though. Before I get carried away. Shout out Jose Francis. We have a presentation from him coming up Tuesday, I believe. Am I correct, Jose?
That's the plan. If life
That's
goes
the
on
plan.
life, yes. So we should have some presentation Tuesday.
Hey, almost done sharing this link.
So,
were you around for any of the race baiting stuff and stuff that was going on recently?
That might have been my second appearance.
Go ahead, talk to me about what you saw and tell me how it made you feel when you saw it. This is random. You just popped up here. I'm just curious.
No, it's not random. I deliberately came in to address it because I saw the title.
Oh, wow. Amazing, then. I'm glad you did. You didn't tell me.
So
it's random to me, y'all. I didn't know he was coming up here. We didn't plan this. Talk to me what you saw. Tell the people what you saw and how you felt.
Well, you were I can't remember what the topic of the show was. We ended up going off on I don't want to say tangent, but it ended up with slavery, and then it ended up with race, and then it ended up with somebody being called white boy, and some other not so nice names. So
that was one, and that was just one instance, but that was the one that you were here for. Go ahead, dog.
There was another incident too?
There was a prior incident a few days back, yes, as well. I've been having people with different faces from different races pop up, and
people just don't like it anyway.
Say that one more time.
People don't like you and they don't want to see you succeed. Is that the problem?
I'm not going to attribute it to that. And is the music good for you? You think it's a little too loud? Turn it down.
But you're not understanding what I'm saying.
I can understand you. I don't think that it's necessarily that they want to see me fail. I don't think that's any of the case. I think that people may have their own inherent biases, and certain things can be triggering for them, given the climate and the state of affairs right now that you see across the country. And I think these places can be a little contentious, and some of that stuff may be spilling over into the conversations we're having. Um,
Now, as a newcomer to the channel, I'm gonna get in trouble for saying this.
Talk to me.
Some people just think that when they're in a debate atmosphere, they have to act a certain way. They have to be contentious and yell and scream. And that is not the case. I think we can have a normal conversation on these debate platforms. Now, if you think I'm wrong, correct. But I see it on the debate platforms all the time.
Oh yeah.
And as a person who's an outsider who does not debate, it bothers me because you're trying to put together a good debate platform. And you have a sponsor.
Let's go. Shout out my sponsors.
But I think
G1 NBC, baby.
But I think people don't listen when you talk because you mentioned something yesterday and nobody caught what you said.
What I say?
You were having a conversation about a specific debate between Sign Watch Island, Taz.
Mm-hmm.
And he started saying something about Chris Harris. And you said Chris Harris works for a specific place. And that specific place happened to be a sponsor of the channel. And the person didn't get what you said.
Mm-hmm.
They totally missed what you said. That's the individual that got you the sponsorship. But they didn't hear when you said it.
Oh no, Chris Harris, I think maybe you misheard what I said. Chris Harris didn't give me a sponsorship. Shout out to Chris Harris though. He's been streaming over here helping me.
I was just assuming nobody because you said Roku's one of your sponsors and he happened to work for the same company, so I thought he might have helped you and get the sponsorship.
No, one of my judges actually got me the sponsorship. The judge that it's a deeper story. That's another episode. I'm actually going to do that one as well today. I'm going to go over the mishap. We're going to show the judge's original scorecard, then that I told him to redo. I said, that's not the format we're going through. You know, you did something totally different off of Chat GPT, and that's not what we're using. I need you to take your results and apply it to this criterion and score them off of this. And it was a miscommunication. And yeah, to me, it was embarrassing though, because it compromises the integrity of the league. So that's why I'm just going to do that episode later, complete transparency, so people can see what happened every step of the way. But addressing the racial slurs and race baiting on the channel, I just want to say this channel has always been about learning, conversation, and helping each other grow. And over the past week or two, I've seen behavior that goes directly against everything that we stand for here at Titans Debate League. This past week, I watched people, specifically some of our Black viewers, harassing, mocking, race baiting white viewers who came here simply to talk about religion and share their thoughts. Some were hit with racial slurs. Some were belittled for simply speaking out of turn or interjecting into a conversation when it wasn't their turn. And I'm not going to have that. This behavior is unacceptable. It's hateful, and it ends now. I'm not taking sides based on race. I'm taking the side of respect, decency, and maturity. No one, black, white, or anything else, deserves to be targeted or harassed, and it's not going to happen on my channel. I wouldn't have let anybody on my channel, any Caucasian, call you guys a black anything. So I'm just not going to let it happen the other way. And I felt like I did let it happen, and I started to negotiate with people. And from moving on, there's no negotiations. You're booted, boop, you're dropped down immediately. And we'll clear it up later, maybe. East Max, I'm going to add you to the stage. I'm not familiar with you. Okay.
Yeah, I'm new.
You're new?
Yeah, I got turned on to the streams by Smokey, actually.
Okay,
and,
how you doing?
Doing good. I was kind of around on that stream that you were mentioning, and just wanted to say, like, I'm glad that you guys got a pretty good handle on that, because, you know, you see too often people let other people run wild with the race bait and stuff like that. You know, as a white guy myself, I didn't really care. Like, it's just one of those things that happens. But yeah, the fact that you're putting a kind of cap on that now is a good idea. I like that.
Yeah, I'm new around here, and I just want to set the tone. When I started this channel, I said I wanted to clean up these YouTube streets. I may not be able to I can't force anybody to do anything, but if I set the example and they see that it's working and it's gaining traction, hopefully they'll fall in line if they want their channels to be able to succeed as well.
I'm kind of the same way, you know. I want to be around and be kind of like a positive influence, especially in these dark YouTube streets. You know what I mean? Everyone is just running wild out here, and I like to be that guy, you know, that's setting the example. So I like that.
Definitely. I appreciate you hopping up here today. Let me finish my little spiel real quick. I forgot where I was at. And then I'm gonna I have some questions for you actually after I finish this. So as I was saying, this is completely unacceptable. I'm not taking sides based on race. I'm on the side of respect, decency, and maturity. No one, white, black, or any other race deserves to be targeted or harassed. No one deserves racial slurs. No one deserves to be bullied for participating in a conversation or making a mistake, you know, and cutting somebody off. These conversations get passionate. Another thing I noticed was conversations were specifically steered toward race once someone of another race came on. I didn't like that. I want us to be able to stay on topic. This environment is for education, for open dialogue, and for growth. And that only works when people feel safe to speak about things without being attacked. So from today moving forward, any racial slur, race baiting, bullying, or harassment based around race will result in immediate removal from the channel. This is not a debate. This is my standard. And I've spoken to all my hosts, and when I'm not here, they are going to uphold this same standard. If you're here to learn, you're welcome. If you're here to contribute something positive, you're welcome. If you're here to tear people down, disrespect them, or try to intimidate them, you are not welcome here. I care about this community. I care about the people who show up in good faith, and I will always protect the integrity of this space. So moving forward, I hope that we can all move with maturity and respect for one another, and with respect and understanding that we're here to grow and not try to hurt people or demean people or belittle people. And my message to the community, at least on this page, this stops now, it stops today. I stand for education, open dialogue, and respect. I'm not for censorship, but I'm not going to let anybody spread hate over here. So, you know, I don't feel like I have to keep reiterating the same point. If we have somebody on the bottom, I can't see your name. You got the GOAT symbol though.
Nah, that's me, bro.
Oh, what's up, Taz? What's up, Taz? How you feeling? And this incident
What up, though?
Chilling. This incident isn't specifically about you. I had a couple incidents in the same week, and something did happen with you. But again, I'm not addressing any specific situation.
But yeah,
go ahead, Taz. Actually, yeah, let's hear from you first.
But I was gonna say I did want to just discuss that though, because on some real shit, bro. I listened back to it and everything. And in reality, bro, what happened was the dude came at me crazy, and if the expectation is for me to kiss ass or any of that, that's not gonna happen. And so I don't know what you mean by race baiting, because listen, fam, I need you to go back and listen to it. I never got to ask the question, and he start bombarding me with all this loud slavery talk and a bunch of shit I didn't say. So it was too disrespectful, and the fact that he did it with slavery made it the race play. That's not, I wasn't even talking about that. And then I told him, but he still kept slavery. And so that's what made it disrespectful. And then to see other people sitting around acting like that's not what happened, yeah, it kind of pissed me off, bro. I wanted to review it with you so you could see where I came up, the question I asked, and how instead of answering me, he just went into, oh my God, do you think every time I talk, I gotta acknowledge antebellum slavery? Fam, that was crazy energy.
That, and he still didn't call you a black anything, and I would have never let him. That's all. So that's the standard I'm setting. I'm not saying that he was right or anybody was wrong, and I didn't review it. So my apologies for that. I can't. I can't speak on a specific situation.
I just want to be clear though. So you're saying everything, just don't say black and white, or cracker, and hunky, and nigga, and all that shit. But everything else is cool.
You could call him a dumbass. That's not race bait. That's not racial. We're not gonna do the white dumbass. You got to leave that off of it, brother. See what I'm saying? Once you make it race, you messing with the sponsorships now. I can't have that at all.
And I don't. But listen, and I'm not contesting that though. I know you're right about that part of it. But I'm asking because of the games that were played. because they're able to say slavery and play with things like Jim Crow or lynchings or things historically that have happened to black people. You mean to tell me you're not acknowledging the part of the conversation where they can play with that as race play and never say, the N word or coon or something that would be overly disrespectful and obvious? Because that's all I'm asking is how far this line, is it just the name?
I think I'm upholding it to the right standard. I wouldn't let him call you Tyrone or Pookie or there's certain like you haven't really. I haven't felt triggered by anything that man said. I didn't even want. If you want to talk about race with somebody of the other race, that's up to you. But you're just gonna have to keep it to my standard. I'm not saying that you can't have these conversations. I'm not saying that you have to act like you like what a person's saying. Like there's ways to get at people without doing it the way that it's been done.
No doubt.
I had somebody else who's a good homie of mine, you know what I'm saying, doctorate and all of that. Been to college, this guy crazy. He's funny though, but he came out here and he had his little jokes. He kept it comical, but then once it got serious, I had to stop it. Like it was funny at first when he's like, it's too close to Black History Month for you to be playing with me like this. It was little jokes like that. It was cool, but it was lighthearted at first. And then when it got serious, I'm like, you know what? No. Once I start to feel uncomfortable in my own space, that's when it's a problem, and I'm always gonna stop it because I felt uncomfortable, and I'm the #1 fan of my content. So when I'm not happy with what I'm producing, things are going to change. Period. Point blank. And I would expect you to do the same for your space. I would never tell another man how to run their space. I would either say I'm gonna participate today or I'm not. So if you come over here and you feel like, hey, I'm about to crash out, let me just get up out of here. Just do it out of respect for me, like you did the other day. I really appreciate it. Once I spoke to you, you stepped down. I'm like, I ain't got nothing else to say to him. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let it go.
Yeah, I ain't like that shit, bro. But like I say, at the end of the day, I need to understand the rules, and so I get what you're saying. It's more so the outright shit, and I get that.
You don't gotta outright call nobody a white nothing, because as soon as he does black anything, we all gonna turn our head like, oh my God, and everybody gonna look like, hey, what? But I'm already gonna be on it before anybody else did it, because I would feel the same way. Like, what? Like, you can't do that. You out of here, bro. So
and see, no doubt. So
I feel like I gave y'all more leeway than I would have gave them. And then
but I wasn't trying to be disrespectful to you.
I know you probably.
That's what I heard.
That, bro. I know.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I heard. You black. You know what I'm saying? Man, I don't even know if that's what he meant, but that's what I heard. That's the way I took what he was saying, and so you know what I mean. I get what you're saying, bro. That's why I say ain't no issue. I just wanted to come holler at you about it.
Yeah, I don't have a side to take. I'm just on the side of how we engage with each other, because we could have these same conversations in a real academic setting, and I wouldn't say you wouldn't speak like that. Can't tell you how you would speak, but I would expect that people wouldn't go to the college campus and these same conversations would turn out the same way. So I want to just try to bring it back to something more wholesome, something that we can share on some PG-13-ish. Of course, people gonna get cussed out, but that's not rated R. I felt like what we was doing was something else, and I didn't like where it was going. And then it made me feel uncomfortable. I don't know about anybody else. Smokey might have been cool in your specific situation. Again, this was addressing all situations. There were several over the last week.
Yeah, that's the other thing, bro. I know he was cool. Like he don't give a fuck about that shit, bro. Like, you never convinced me that bothered him. He talked too much shit to be bothered by that.
He was cool. He told me like, bro, I ain't tripping. I love it over here still.
He talked too much shit, bro. He's a shit talker. So, you know what I'm saying? But I was trying to see where he was at, but I got you though, fam. Definitely no disrespect was meant. And that's the part of it I wanted to come up and say. Like I ain't like that shit, but it's definitely not fuck y'all. And you know what I'm saying? That's why even in my, you can watch my review video. I never said fuck the debate league. I didn't put your name in the title. None of that.
To watch it. I didn't even watch it. I'm like,
I didn't do none of that. But I addressed that situation because I'm like, man, these niggas tripping, bro. Like I'm sitting here quiet, I'm cool, and he spazzed on me, and I just never came back down a notch. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm treating him like he part of the debate space and whatnot, I do come down a notch, do shit regular. But I did treat him like an op. and so it was up from there. So I take the L on that. It's no big deal, bro.
It's not no L, man. We learned that we growing, man. I want you around. And this announcement again wasn't just for you. So I'm
Nah,
not.
man.
Yeah, but
I'm not
I
ever
take my
gonna
part of it though. I take
Yeah.
my part of it though. Yeah, I said I take my part of it like a man, my nigga. Ain't no.
I appreciate you.
That's
Though.
it.
Accountability is key. Accountability is key, and then that makes everybody feel better too. Like I'm happy that it didn't. Yeah, I'm happy this video don't go left with you. That's the last thing I would have wanted. And then, like I see the Rainbow Coalition of content creators, man. This is going to sharpen our swords and make us stronger and make us better, man. It's not.
I ain't fucking with that, bro. You gotta come up with a different
all
name.
ideas. Hey, you know,
Yeah,
it's
come up with a different
They're
name.
gonna bring that you gonna teach people how to accurately diffuse or blow up. So shout out to
Different
them.
name, family. Different
Yeah.
name though. You got to get a different name though. Rainbow Coalition is crazy.
Hey,
I'm gone, nigga. I'm gone, nigga.
Adios. Appreciate you pulling up, man. East Max.
Yo.
Talk to me about which episode you pulled up on.
Yeah, so it was that episode that y'all talking about with Taz that I watched kind of like the whole thing through, actually. You know, I know Smokey, like I hang around some of his circles and stuff like that, and he said he was coming over, and I was like, all right, I'll go ahead and check that out. And I really like the community you got going on here. I mean, I know things got a little energized on that episode, but like, you know, I just like the space you got going on here, man, honestly.
Appreciate you, man. You're always welcome here. What's you East Max in the chat?
Yeah, that's what I go by. Yeah,
Comment
that's
in
what
the
everyone
chat,
knows.
man. We about to get you a wrench over there, man.
Oh,
so you can help
word,
moderate
alright.
and keep these conversations in the chat safe.
Yeah,
And
there's
sometimes the real show is in the chat.
yeah, Smokey's got a couple haters that roam around everywhere he goes, just to slander. So I think that one guy, God Integrity Pathways, came over on that episode and was beefing with his wife, so that was kind of funny.
Okay. I didn't see that.
Yeah, I was in the side chat mostly though, so yeah, let me go ahead and drop something over there. I'll stick
see you
around.
right
You
there.
guys are
East
cool.
Max, I got you. I see
Yeah.
you right there. Let me go ahead and get you right.
Now, I'm not much of a debater. I'm more of a conversationalist myself. You know, if I'm going to debate, I kind of got to prepare something, you know, write it down, come up with some bullet points. But, you know, I talk about anything, man. You know, I'm looking for conversation.
We do presentations too. So if you
Yeah.
wanted to do a presentation or go over a certain scripture, something like that, I'm not sure what you
Christian.
you got. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Christian. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything you want to bring, whether it's about some science out the Bible or anything, you can put a PowerPoint together, or you can bring a video and we can do a watch video, then open the PowerPoint in, open it for questions. I'll tell people, hey, this is my guest, keep it respectful. He's not here to debate, we're just here to open the dialogue up.
Yeah.
And then sometimes people do want to smoke, and we let that be known when it's that too. So.
Yeah, man, I love a good argument. I'm not gonna lie. But you know, as long as it's in good faith, like you said, you know, I'm not really here to tear anyone down, attack nobody. But if we're talking about something I'm passionate about, you know, I'll bring the temperature.
Let's go. And you know, my debaters are definitely going to bring the temperature.
Yeah,
man. I'm trying not to let them off the leash, man. Sometimes they break loose, man.
Yeah, man, you got a guy who really likes the Smokey. You know what I mean? He loves confrontation and stuff like that. So you'll be able to get a lot out of him over here too, for sure. He talks about a lot of different stuff too. So, you know, he's well equipped. He can verbalize himself in a way a lot of other people can't. So that's pretty cool. I'm kind of the opposite though. Like I'll be chilling, and then we get on a topic that you know, I'm kind of passionate about. I'll crank it up, but you know, I'm peak nonchalant, I guess you could say.
Yep. That's how I like the bills, man. It's easier to learn the less contention there is, but you know,
yeah, I'm always trying to learn, man.
I'm not tripping. Everybody keeps telling me it's content, but I don't know in particular about my content, because when I was watching, that's never what I looked for. I didn't get online to look for that. And then when it got too heavy, I'm like, okay, let me go watch something else. I came to try to build on something. So I'm looking for something specific today, and they messing it up. So,
yeah, and I'm always trying to learn something, man. I'm a relatively new Christian. I kind of gave my life to Christ this year. I mean, I've been around for about 8 years, kind of in and out, backsliding, you know what I mean? But I recently just was like, you know, I tried everything my way. It's time to give my life to Christ. So I don't really have a lot of scriptures memorized and stuff like that. You know, I'd be doing my own little Bible studies here, doing my own little work, going to church. picking up as much information as I can, but any space that's going to help sharpen me or, you know, point out some inconsistencies with my theology and stuff like that, you know, I'm always down for that. I'm just trying to learn and get to be the best version of myself. So as long as that is something that I can get from here or there, man, I'm gonna be there.
Hey, shout out to you. I'm the same way. I'm trying to, every day, I'm just trying to grow and get better and be a better version of myself, a better example to the people around me, you know?
Yeah.
Shout out Smokey in the building. Smokey wants to smoke Smokey.
Oh, he came
What's up,
over.
buddy?
He was just on the same stream a minute ago, you know?
Yeah. No, I got you streaming over on the news unit too, so sharing this out there. Yeah, man. I just wanted to come in and say hi in a few minutes. I'm working on a few things around the house, but I want to drop in and say hi and appreciate you and all you're doing over here, man. And you definitely got my support, and a lot of people are liking all the stuff that's happening. So you know, it's good to get these environments to kind of, you know, mesh with each other here and there, open up new conversations and new awarenesses. And like, I know you're kind of a little bit new to the scene, but I believe in what you're doing. And I see you as a good guy, A1, and I believe in the cause and what you're wanting to do. And you got my support. So
Yeah, you got a good thing going on here, man, for sure.
Appreciate you, gentlemen, man. Appreciate y'all. I hope more people start to see it that way instead of trying to
yeah, me too, man. Me
tear
too.
down what we doing, man. 'Cause,
Let me say,
go ahead, Jose.
let me say something to A1. You know why I rock with you? Because you did exactly what I would have done. There was a problem and you addressed it in a constructive way on your channel. So I respect that you did that.
Yeah, man,
That's
even Taz
something-
kind of
that's
took
something
ownership
I
of
would've
the
done.
situation too, and that's hard to do, man. It's hard for people to be like, you know what, I kind of went a little sideways there, you know?
Yeah,
That-
and just to be
that was
clear,
cool.
I don't got any bad feelings or bad blood or anything, you know, with anyone here. You know, if anyone, you know, you got beef with me, that's fine. You know, work it out with yourself. But I don't got any hard feelings. We had some spicy conversations here, but I don't hold anything against anyone here. So just to be clear about that. So.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Yeah, we pretty much got that vibe for you. We could tell you got thick skin for this, but like
yeah,
I said, I was
man,
just
I've been at this for a while. Trust me,
wanted to
it's
set
all
that
good. No, we're good, man. We're good.
Yeah, shout out you gentlemen for stepping up, Jose for pulling up too, man. I like this background. I don't know, Rainbow Coalition. I don't know what else to call it.
I don't know, man. Might be
already-
sending some mixed signals out
Yeah.
there. I don't know.
Yeah, I
I
think
gotta
that's what Taz was getting at.
put a little thought on that.
With the rainbows and stuff. Who knows, man?
Maybe don't mean quite what it did in the 80s or something. I don't know. That's tough. Yeah.
I already made the background and everything, man. This is crazy.
Well, you know what? Just like I did with the Cone Club cult, you know, take it back, man. Hey, you know, use it for something else. I'm all for that.
Yeah, I might lean into it, man. I don't
There
know.
you go. There you go. There you
See
go.
what type of
Yeah, I
viewership
ain't got
brings.
nothing wrong with it. I mean, I get the message some people will take from it, but I mean, I understand what you're trying to get at with it. So
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, I just wanted to pop in and say hi. I'm working on some things, but we're streaming you over there, so kind of got a side stream going. So we got an eye out. But I appreciate you, A1, man. You're a good guy, and I'm happy to support you. So you guys take care and have a good day.
No doubt, man. Y'all have a good day over there. Yeah, tell them to subscribe.
I'ma
at
do the
Titans
same.
State League on YouTube.
I'm gonna go ahead and dip, but I appreciate you guys having me. You'll see me pop up from time to time, so I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Appreciate you pulling up. You got a wrench over there, so when you do show
Right.
up, help me keep that chat tight, man. If you
Yeah,
see
man.
anything that goes against the standards I've set today, go ahead and remove that comment.
You know, I have a kind of funny running meme that I'm the side chat saint. So any side chat I can help clean up a little bit, I'm always down for that. So
Let's go.
yeah, God bless everybody. I hope y'all have a great stream. I'll see you next time.
Until next time. East
Adios.
West. Have a good day.
Now, let me ask you a question, A1. Am I doing something wrong in building my YouTube page? Because I find I've been on a lot longer than you, and I am not getting those kind of subscribers. Is it me? Is it
Nope.
just you have a different network than me?
No, it's I'm implementing. I've run businesses for like over 15 to 20 years, so I'm implementing different methods that I've learned. Unfortunately, I did a jail bit, but I made sure not to let one day be a wasted day. I read every business book in the library, so I have, even when the information was repetitive, because all that did, I knew was locking it in. So I just have a different grasp on it, but I can help you out. I don't mind helping you out, and I know how to get you. I can give you my traction overnight, pretty much.
You know what?
So we're
You know
going to work
what?
it out, and I can do that for anybody who comes up here. There are certain methods, and all these people will start following you on your page and be looking for you. So we'll go ahead and talk about getting you a marketing campaign. Again, I'm for building people up. There's enough views for all of us to share them. I'm not live all day.
I'll be honest, A1. I don't know if I want to reach monetization status, because I think when you reach that status, they kind of muzzle you, and certain things you have to agree not to say.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're unmonetized, they let you get away with saying certain things.
Yeah. And my goal is to monetize, to be able to take this stuff into different spaces. But you see the type, you see I'm getting people from all over. So I think this can be positive. It doesn't have to be negative if done strategically the right way.
I agree.
I have a business plan with this, and I'm just following the business plan and the model. So
I don't know how far I want to take this, to be honest with you, in my YouTube career. I just, to be honest, when I first came on here, I didn't want to do live. Then I said, well, I'm gonna do live, but I want to, go through documents, read books, and take people on my learning journey. And I did that. And it looked like people were just not interested in that. They don't want to hear that. They want to hear the rah-rah. I had a curse and screaming that I would have got 350, 400,000 followers, but I don't want to do that.
See, my goal is I see people gaining wealth off of here. I just know what wealth in my hands can do. I could do a lot for the community with it. I've never been greedy with it. Even when I didn't have much in running my businesses, I always still took care of the community through winter coat drives, back to school specials. Shout out my peoples in the chat. They know what I'm talking about. Boots on the ground. That's what we call it. Like, it's cool to be online talking like you real revolutionary on here. You know what I'm saying? But what do you actively have going, or are you actively helping push in your community? You know what I'm saying? So that's always relevant too. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, that's a good question, because a lot of times people don't come here with any good intentions anyway.
So
they come on here strictly looking for that financial gain, but in that financial gain, they're not giving you anything. There's honest people who selling you bullshit. And
I'm always going to be giving back. I'm actually about to be monetized to do members only here probably in about a week. And even in the monetization, I'm doing a free t-shirt every month for all of my members, as well as having access to the extra content that we provide.
I'm just doing something wrong, A1. I'm just doing something wrong. That's my problem.
No, I can help you get it together like overnight, bro. I'm telling you, if that's what you want to do. If that's what you want to do, I can promise you. Because I'm
scared, A1. I'm very scared to do that, because I don't want to. I came with a specific goal, and I don't want to be putting bullshit on my channel. I don't want to do that. I want to keep the spirit of the channel. But when you're on YouTube, YouTube doesn't allow you to do that.
I think you can work around the parameters. I see people do it all the time, though. But we have to talk about specifically what you're trying to do, and you have to show me exactly what you don't think that you can get across, and then maybe I'll understand from that perspective. But whatever you think that you can't put out, bring it over here and let's see how it does.
I like that.
I want you to challenge. Like, when you're telling me you got something that fire, I'm about to figure out a way to get it out.
All right, so let me go ahead and jump off here, because I gotta go out and do some things. But I'm with you. Every time you come on, I'm gonna support you. All right, so
I appreciate you, and I'm about to send you your graphics here shortly for your.
You know how long I was waiting for that?
I got you.
All right, thank you very much.
Got a little backed up because of the holidays, but I'm on it today, gentlemen. Right, so everybody who was supposed to receive something from me today, you will be. I'm on a 24-hour campaign to catch up.
All right, brother. Later.
Have a great day. We have the news unit in the building. How you feeling today? The news unit. Are you there?
Hey, good morning. I saw Max and Smokey over here, but I guess they left already. So I'm just kind of getting started.
Okay, yeah, I just had a.
Let me see here. I guess I'm.
Have to play it.
Hold
back.
on a minute. I gotta shut that off. Okay, sorry about that.
But...
That was coming through the back end there.
Oh yeah, no worries.
I had the audio on. No, I was just starting my day, and we're live, and Smokey was over here with Max, I think, a little while ago, and I was just kind of roaming around, checking who's live, see what's going on. It's snowing up here. We're gonna get like a foot of snow.
Where you at?
I was up all night hauling wood and stacking wood for the snowstorm, and now I guess I'm ready. I got it all stacked here in the house. I'm ready for it to get cold. Now it's gonna go below zero up here in Wisconsin. So I'm just kind of hanging. Is this thing working? Or am I muted? What the heck's
No,
going
you're
on?
good. I
Here?
can hear you.
Unmute. I'm sorry. I got everything.
No, you're not muted. We can hear you. We can hear
Here's
you.
what happened. I got everything all screwed up on my computer here because
It's all right. It's all right. Yeah, I just went over.
I got something messed up
new-
here. Hold
New
on.
rules. I guess they're not.
I was sleeping and I muted everything, and now
muted?
I got it all goofed up. Hold on.
Can you
I
hear
can't
me?
even hear anybody.
Okay, that's the problem. Okay, with that being said, if you missed this episode on me addressing the new rules and new standard that I've set for the page, please check back. Heartfelt message I dropped, and I'm standing on it. I appreciate the people who came up to spread and show love. Shout out Taz for show, taking accountability. And then, like I say, I don't even know who was right or wrong. I just know, maybe one day I'll review it back. I never reviewed that back. I just, wanted to do that. And appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. I love y'all. Have a good day. Check back later. Me and Taz are actually going to do a review of the results and show where things went left at the results show yesterday. So if you guys want to get a recap of the crash out that happened yesterday, make sure you tune in later. Me and Taz will be going over it. We will be showing the judges' mistakes and showing where they messed up. Full transparency for you guys at home. Let's get it. Y'all have a beautiful day.